Hey everyone, it is me and I am back, and this week we are going to talk about our mental health. There's a lot of different ways that this can go, so I'm just going to give you a couple of little tips this week to help you. I don't know where everyone is mentally, and so I'm going to give you a couple of tips to try to help you wherever you are. These are some tips that I have learned in order to help me mentally get through some of the stressful times in my life. The number one tip that I'm going to give you this week, there's going to be some more that's come, but today we're going to focus on breathing. Something that I learned is that breathing is such a huge, critical thing in your body being able to control the stress and the way that you react to the stress around you. Something that I learned is oftentimes when we are faced with stress, our body goes into this mode of dealing with stress. For instance, if you hear a gunshot, your endorphins are released and your body automatically goes into this flight or fight mode, right? And so it releases these endorphins. You're excited. You have all this energy, and so that puts you into this mode where you have all this extra stuff going on. Your heart rate increases, all of that stuff. Problem is oftentimes when we are going through a stressful time, that same reaction takes place. So if you're dealing with any type of anxiety, for instance, after my loss from our baby, as well as recently I lost a grandmother and a grandfather, and after those losses, there was some anxiety that came with it, and I would often find myself in this state of anxiety where your heart is racing, and your mind is just going, and your body has all this energy, and you just don't know how to deal with it. Something that I learned is breathing is such a huge, critical, key component in helping your body recover from that stressful state. So something that I just learned is that you take, there's different methods on how to do it, but for me, I just take time to take a real slow, deep breath, and then I hold it for a few seconds, and then I release it. So it would look something like this. Hold, and you release it. And you do that a couple of times, and as you do that, you will feel your body just calm down, and you slow down, and you're able to recover from where you are. This has been huge in dealing with my anxiety when my daughter is anxious about something, or even when they get hurt. You have that initial stressful moment of I'm hurt, and I'm let's breathe and then assess the situation, because all of your endorphins are raised and your and your anxiety is high. So that's something that has really helped our families in so many ways, more than just dealing with our loss. But even when my kids are stressed out with something such as a test or, just something going on in life, one of our first thing is, let's just focus on our breathing. And my daughter has asthma. She's on the verge of asthmatic attacks. And so one of the first things that we do, she starts getting anxious when she has trouble breathing. And so we just slow that down and we really focus on that. And so a tip for myself, I learned this through an app called Calm, C-A-L-M, and I believe there's another one called Meditation. There's a couple of them, but on that app itself, Calm itself is a free app. There is a paid version, but it's free. It's been really helpful for me when dealing with anxiety, but it has a breathing area, let's call it. It's on the app. And so it's the circle. It's a little timer that you can watch, and it literally says breathe in, and it gives you a timer, and then it says hold, and you hold it, and then it says release. And so it's really good as a visual for you to be able to watch and to help you focus your breathing, and it will just keep going through that, and it plays soft, calming music in order to help bring you down. And so that's one of my biggest tips. If you're in a really stressful moment right now, or if you find yourself triggered by something and you find yourself becoming anxious, try to focus on your breathing and try to remember to come back to that, and see if that doesn't help you, at least just bring you back to a calmness state so that you can really focus on the issue at hand. I hope that's helpful. and I will see you tomorrow with some more tips. Have a great night, guys.